that's all the brake we have. Good thing she was in gear. Holy crap, that is actually a human head.
Holy sh... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna stay tonight, boys and girls. Ah! Okay! That guy was right, okay.
Some encounters don't give you time to react, they happen in seconds, and the outcome can change everything. From a massive grizzly charging straight at a hunter, to a door handle slowly moving on its own inside an empty house. Sometimes the line between danger and the unknown is thinner than it seems. If you were there in that moment, would you stand your ground or walk away before it's too late? On October 31st, 2025, YouTuber Paul Sohard uploaded a deeply unsettling video to the platform. Paul is a dirt bike rider who enjoys traveling deep into the woods for intense off-road rides. In this footage, he is out with a friend for a Halloween special. And ironically, the trip turns into something that feels like it came straight from a horror scene.
Hey, please don't roost me. I think we're almost to the track. No rear brake, this sucks, popping the clutch over stuck. Like normally I use the rear brake just like tap it and give me confidence I could bring the front end down, but nope. Absolutely not out here. I think if we stop here, check the maps, change the battery, we'll be dialed. I think all we gotta do is cross these tracks and we'll be good. Up on the seas! You really need dirt tires out here. Yeah, you're good! This could be entertaining. He fell into the vine. A little more gas goes a long way. I think if we slide down that way, we'll be right where we want to be. Hopefully no trains are coming. Sorry, bikey. You just go, Calabunga! Oh, no rear brake is scary. Oh my god, that's all the brake we have. Good thing she was in gear. Bro, there's a human skull.
No!
No, bro, come down here. This is not what I wanted to find.
Bro, that's how fast I came.
Bro, look at that. Is that not a human skull?
On edge?
Bro, that's human.
Oh, that is.
Did we call the cops?
I don't know about that one.
Holy crap, that is actually a human head. That is a skull.
I don't think I've ever seen one before.
Bro, that's teeth and everything, like.
That's the murder weapon.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, no, that's super scary. Should we take a photo at least?
Yeah.
At first, they are laughing and enjoying the ride, going so far into the wilderness that they come across old abandoned train tracks. It feels like just another adventure. But after leaving the tracks and heading back into the trees, Paul notices something off to his left, a skull. At first, it is hard to understand what they are looking at. As he moves closer, it becomes clear that it is human. The laughter stops. They call the police, and the situation quickly becomes more serious.
We're gonna call 911.
Oh, we're calling them.
Yeah, that's what my friend said to do.
How are they gonna get out here?
Are we going to put the cops on the back of our thing?
Police, fire, EMS, or mental health services.
We're off in the woods. We're riding dirt bikes, and we just found a human skull.
Okay. Do you know where exactly you are?
No idea, really. We were just kind of riding in some creek bed, ended up here. I can get a pin and like have some place for the officers to meet us.
And you're fairly positive that it's real without by looking at it, or you're.
Yeah, it's got like fillings in the teeth and stuff. I'm no doctor, but it definitely looks like a skull.
I got you.
Like some teeth are missing, some have fillings, some don't.
Okay. What is your name?
I'm Paul.
And is it intact?
Yes.
I'll tell them to go to the end of Nixon. All right.
Alright. We do everything, bro. We from catching crackheads stealing stuff to finding human skulls.
We're recovering key is?
Recovering key is? Thank God it's like a skull and not just like a... Somebody threw it off the train tracks. Like low key.
The whole body, maybe it's in the trees, like they tried to jump off the train.
I feel like somebody killed somebody and they're like a train conductor and they've like dismembered the body and been throwing parts off.
I would think it's probably a better case scenario that's a homeless person on homeless person crime.
After making the call, they ride back toward the main road to meet officers and guide them in. Before more authorities arrive, they find additional remains hidden in a nearby bush. The moment becomes real.
I do.
Where?
Something right through there. That's got a piece of bone.
Yeah.
There's the rest of his backbone right there.
Yeah.
Must have washed out.
My guess was
All the way up. See right there to your left, and then right there behind that.
Oh, there's another one, yeah.
there's a bunch in there. Holy cow.
There's another one there. There's one over there. Now we got sent up to go get some more cops. So this is really getting crazy. I guess more units. Homicide is coming. Like, this ain't no joke out here. Holy crap. How you doing? Good. I was told to come up here to bring y'all back to the...
Yeah, there's another one coming. I guess nothing to wait for.
Alright. It's crazy. Now we have 2 cops. This is getting hectic, guys. I'm bringing all units. Oh shoot, now there's another cop car and another one. They are deep out here.
For you though, bud, I don't know where back here in this green belt they'd be shooting.
Y'all find anything else?
We really haven't been stepping around it, just keeping it as clean as possible.
I'm scared there's bones in that shoe.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it till y'all said something.
That's where they tried to make it up on the dirt bikes.
How often do y'all get calls for this type of stuff? Or
This is my first in 7 years
no way.
for remains like this. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Usually blue and white.
Yeah.
And my best guess is he
I
probably
know.
fell, cracked, died, and then the floods came through and washed. Because
Gotcha.
it's been picked
some
clean
point
by
it was.
killing fields. When we used
I
to
will
drop
lay
deer
that.
off in our ranch,
Okay.
3 days they pick them clean.
Wow.
So I would not be surprised about that.
Wow. Y'all have a good evening.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Yes sir. Thank y'all for your service.
More officers arrive. The area is secured. Paul and his friend are asked to step away while investigators take over. Later, Paul learns that the remains belonged to an elderly man with dementia who had gone missing and had passed away in that exact location. Sometimes an ordinary trip can reveal something completely unexpected. Do you think they handled the situation the right way? On September 30th, 2012, a disturbing video quickly spread across YouTube. In the footage, a man known as Mr. Jenny was hunting in a forest in Wyoming when he suddenly came face to face with something he would never forget.
Get back. Get back. Yeah. You tell him I'm coming. The hell's coming with me? I see you, buddy. I see you. Boy, he's pretty. Oh, there you go. They're curious fuckers, boy. Fucking fire off you now. No. If need be. Soon to be around how they usually like to stand up. He's a little feller.
He sure is pretty.
He's pretty though. It's a beautiful hide. You see him, honey? Yeah, there he goes. About 400, I guess, man. Yeah.
They made that hair more now.
Yeah. Pretty heavy.
Within seconds, a massive grizzly bear charges directly toward him. Instead of running, Jenny stands his ground with his pistol raised, locking eyes with one of North America's most dangerous predators. Then, just as suddenly as it began, the bear stops. The grizzly slows down, turns away, and disappears back into the trees. The situation could have easily ended in tragedy because when a grizzly commits to a charge, there is rarely time to react. Do you think he was simply lucky, or was there something else at play? On December 8, 2025, along Interstate 95 in Florida, United States, an ordinary drive suddenly turns into a moment of real terror. On the highway, everything appears completely normal. Then, without warning, a dark object drops from the sky.
Like, bro, I have chops, I swear. Oh my goodness.
Shouts and panic can be heard in the recording. The people inside struggle to understand what they are seeing. Within seconds, a plane crashes onto the roadway and lands directly on top of a car. Metal slams into metal. The impact is sudden and loud. The driver pulls closer, hand shaking. Fear spreads across the highway, and traffic seems frozen as if time has stopped. No one wants to move. No one wants to look too closely.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A plane just crashed onto a highway. On a highway.
We're gonna pull off. And we're
Holy wow.
They look like they're okay.
Wow.
Then, someone notices the occupants appear to be alive. That realization brings a brief sense of relief, though the shock remains. A woman inside the car is injured, even if only slightly, and the pilots manage to get out alive. For a few seconds on that highway, life and death were separated by only inches. Maybe it was timing, or maybe something prevented a worse outcome. Do you think it was pure luck, or something else? This unsettling footage was recorded by Adam, a creator many viewers may recognize from his channel, Adam Mark. Known for exploring some of the most haunted and mysterious places alone, Adam often puts himself in situations where fear and uncertainty meet. But this particular investigation would feel different from the rest. The date was June 8, 2024, when Adam entered an abandoned house by himself, unaware of the disturbing experience waiting inside. As he moved through the deteriorating hallways and creaking staircases, the atmosphere felt cold and unusually heavy.
Hello?
After reaching the upper floor, he suddenly noticed something strange. A door handle began to move. Slowly. Repeatedly. As if someone or something on the other side was trying to open it.
There's no one in here. There's no one in here.
Adam called out, searching for a logical explanation. There was no response. Gathering his nerve, he carefully opened the door and stepped into the room. It was completely empty. No signs of anyone. No movement. Only silence, and an unsettling feeling that he wasn't alone. Disturbed, he chose to leave. But as he made his way back down through the house, the uneasy feeling only intensified. Something unseen seemed to follow him, its presence lingering with every step. After making it out safely, Adam uploaded the footage online, and reactions came quickly. Many viewers believed he may have encountered something paranormal. Others pointed out the precise timing of the door movement and the silence that followed. But no clear explanation emerged for what actually happened inside that house. The shaking door could be explained by natural causes, a draft, shifting floors, or vibrations within the aging structure. But some argue that the complete silence, combined with the timing and the sense of dread Adam described, suggests something less ordinary. Could it have been an unseen presence trying to make contact? Adam managed to leave without harm. But what might have happened if he had opened that door just a few seconds later? Or, worse, if he had decided to stay. On December 8, 2017, YouTuber Creepy7 Paranormal started recording during a late-night walk near the woods in Oregon, just a short distance from his home. As the night grew quieter, unusual sounds carried through the darkness, noises he quickly recognized as different from the coyotes he was familiar with in the area. The sounds had a disturbing, almost human quality, resembling laughter echoing through the trees.
January 21st, about 11 p.m. I'm a couple hundred feet from my house, and you hear it going off in the background right now. Kind of sounds weird. Kind of sounds doggish, hyena-ish, but you can hear it going off in the background right now. It's really kind of strange, just to say the least. It's been going off for about 15-20 minutes so far by the fire station. And it's pretty crazy, so if you can listen, that'd be crazy. Hold on. I mean, that almost sounds like laughter. It's actually gotten closer since it started. It's probably only 200 feet, 300 feet from me right now. I don't know what it is or what that is going off right there. You can hear it. I mean, I've seen foxes and coyotes around here for a long time, and I'm not sure why, if foxes and coyotes have been around here that long, why we wouldn't have heard them before. And all of a sudden, since November, things have been just going crazy around our community.
And they continued for nearly 20 minutes, gradually moving closer. Standing near a fire station around 11 p.m., he tried to identify the source, noting that foxes and coyotes had been in the area for years without ever making sounds like this.
Pretty sure my friend who's doing a documentary on Bigfoot will enjoy this footage. That was a gunshot. Somebody just shot over into the woods.
As the tension increased, a sudden sharp noise, similar to a gunshot, echoed from the direction of the woods, abruptly shifting the situation. Unexplained sounds at night can sometimes have natural causes, but prolonged human-like noises combined with sudden gunfire suggest something far more unsettling may have been taking place. Was this simply people acting recklessly in the dark? Or did Creepy 7 unknowingly come across something far more dangerous that night? On August 16, 2018, YouTuber Exploring with Tom ventured into what he described as a haunted forest in England to film what was expected to be a routine video. While recording, he spotted a figure resembling a clown, standing completely still among the trees, a sight so unusual it immediately caused concern.
Mate, just chill, okay? Just chill. Ah, fuck my arm. Mate, just chill. I'll call the police or something, or the ambulance if you need help. Oh, this guy, man. Oh, fuck, he's like, come to me. I offered to call the police and the ambulance, he didn't want me to. No, you gotta just chill. You've gotta just chill. Mate, back off. Don't know where to run to now.
As Tom tried to stay calm and maintain distance, the situation became increasingly tense and unpredictable, with the figure showing no response to assistance or intervention. Individuals acting strangely in isolated woodland can be far more unsettling than anything supernatural, blurring the line between a prank distress and genuine danger. Was this someone who needed help, or a situation that might have turned violent if Tom hadn't moved away in time? In September 2024, YouTuber The Northwest Wind returned to an undisclosed jungle-like area for a stealth camping trip despite a traumatic experience there months earlier when his tent had been destroyed overnight and he was forced to flee from unknown individuals. Encouraged by viewer requests, he went back hoping to replace those memories with a calmer outcome.
30 nights of my life, 1 complete month I have spent stealth camping for you in glory. We're back here tonight, gonna attempt to stay the night here. Got a nice dinner to be prepared, something I've never tried before. Gonna sleep under the stars, and hopefully it'll go better than last time. So in the 8, 9, or 10 months since I posted this video, a ton of people here have asked me to come back and attempt to camp here once more. I really did not want to, nor do I want to be here right now at all. I figured a lot of people want to see it, so we're gonna give this a fair shake. Again, I'm not thrilled about it, not happy to be here. My goal was to come back, attempt to camp here, see what happens, cook some food, same thing as last time, and hopefully with a different result. It's also about 50 degrees warmer than last time, which makes things nice as well. So gonna get some gear unpacked here and kind of settle in, so to speak. Gonna be extra warm, no chance of rain, so we're gonna try and sleep under the stars tonight. So I feel like I'm being watched. Every direction that I look in is all completely forested. I just have no bearing or sense of what is actually beyond like my zone number 1, being like within 50 yards, everything I can see. Zone 2 would be like within a 3 to 5 minute walk. And then zone 3 is everything beyond. I feel kind of like claustrophobic.
From the moment he arrived, a sense of unease settled in. Surrounded by dense vegetation, he described a constant feeling of being watched along with a strange, unfamiliar smell in the air.
It's only just before 8 o'clock, still a little bit of sunlight left, but I just feel that feeling again. It's not as strong. I don't feel like, I don't know how to describe it. Just the vibe. There's a vibe here and I don't like it at all. There's also a very weird smell, not like rotting or like something's dead, but just like some kind of smell. I don't know what it is. It smells like a lot of vegetables, but not fresh. I don't know how to describe the smell. That was not here last time, and it's honestly kind of putrid. I'm not saying there's like a dead body over there or something, but there's definitely a smell here, and I noticed it right when I got back here, and it's kind of like getting stronger. Did you just hear someone yelling back there? Someone's yelling back there. I don't know how far away, reasonably close. I don't know. There's people talking for sure, and I hear people walking too. Might not be easy to pick up on the camera, but not that far behind me. Hey! Hi! Someone's walking back in there now. I'm not like scared because I can just leave at any time, but someone's walking back in here now too. Someone's walking back super thick over there. Someone's walking back behind this over here. And now they just stopped. Hi! I hear somebody talking. And I am ready just in case. I have a knife. Where's my knife? I'm gonna pack my stuff up and just have it on my back. I'm not gonna go sprinting out of here like last time. I'm gonna hang tight for a little bit and just, I don't wanna do anything at the moment, but they came around there, like I said, and it sounds like they're right on the other side of this big thick stuff over here. They know I'm here. I'm very glad I didn't unpack my stuff because we're gonna satchel all this back together. Not dealing with this, not dealing with it, not dealing with this. Hi, hello, hi. Hi, I see you standing there. All right, they're closer than they were before. So, hi, just hanging out. This has been recording. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna stay tonight, boys and girls. Ah, okay. That guy was right, okay, let's go. All right, I'm out, see ya.
As night approached, unsettling sounds followed voices. footsteps, and movement, close enough to confirm he was not alone. When figures appeared nearby and seemed aware of him, he chose not to repeat his earlier mistake. He packed up quietly and left the area before the situation could escalate. Some viewers believe he came across a hidden group protecting their territory, while others suspect something more disturbing. Was this simply a human threat in the woods? Or did he narrowly avoid repeating an encounter that could have ended far worse this time?
That's it for tonight. Which moment creeped you out the most? Drop it in the comments. Have your own story? Share it with us, and stay tuned. The next one is even darker.